Today we're going to do the Japanese art of printing fish called gyotaku. And we are using these rubber fish instead of a real one. And we are going to be trying to do a rainbow trout because those live in the Pistol Creek near us. Since we need to do this quickly before it dries, we're going to work in teams and I'm going to help you. And we're going to start with the blue stripe under the belly and also the red in the middle, and notice how it's a little bit more green on top. Also adding a little bit of black to the eye. Now you're going to take your paper and we're going to lay it over top of the fish. One person is going to do this job. Instead of what I'm doing back and forth in the video, and I learned, see how it crinkled in the middle, that doesn't work. So the best way to do it, oh, there it is. There's the first print. So one kid is going to do the first print. Then without adding paint, the second kid is going to get a piece of paper. We're going to add it to the fish, and I want everybody to do it this way, where once you put the paper on, you're going to pet it. Start at the head and move backwards. That way, or one way or the other, that way you're not going to get it to crinkle in the middle, and use your fingers to press on the fins. Once you've done all your petting, we will pull it up, and look how great it looks. Both prints look really good. Then you're going to take it over to the next table, and we are going to start putting the black dots on the fish. So you're going to take a little skewer and dip it in the paint and add it onto your rainbow trout. And if you didn't get black on the eye, you could add a little black to the eye at that point. When we're done with this, we're going to let these dry. Make sure you put your name on yours. One thing scientists have in common with artists is they both look really carefully at something. We're going to draw this fish, our rainbow trout, by starting at the top, going up to the highest point, and then curving down very long. Then you're going to go up for the tail, in and out, back up, and down. I know this is really fast, but we can play it a couple of times. Try to get your basic shape for your fish done, and then see where the fins are, and you can try adding the fins. They look a little bit like a rectangle, a little bit like a triangle. This one's just somewhat of a semicircle. So try your personal best. It's okay if it's not perfect. We're just going to try our best. A circle for the eye. And then if you look carefully, you can see some little fins that are on the body of the fish, not sticking below or above. So you could add that one. You could add the little lines that you see. There's the other little fin that's stuck close to the body. And then after this point, you can get your crayons and color it. All right. Now we're going to try the super duper slow-mo version of how to draw a rainbow trout. Start at the very, very end of your paper so that you can have a long amount of room. And you're going to start right there at the nose, and then we're going to curve upward at a slant until we reach about the highest point of our fish, just a couple inches. And then we're going to start curving downwards close to the end of your paper. Once you get close to the end, you want to go up pretty high for a short amount of space, and down like you're making a triangle, and then out and down again. This is almost looking a little bit like a letter M maybe. You're going to pull it in, and then we're going to go down and then curve back up at this point to meet the nose. Now we're going to look at the fin. So let's start in the middle of the bottom and do a diagonal line going back, and then go out a little bit and up. Now let's go a little bit farther down the fish. Diagonal line pointing back, point up like it's a triangle, but then go in the other direction. Now the top one is like a semicircle, so go up and down for the semicircle. And then at the top, we're going to go diagonal line again, pointing back, down, and then back in. So it was almost a triangle, but then we went back in. We're going to do a circle at the eye. And you can do a dot in the middle for his pupil. Then right there's a little fin. So what I'm going to do is do some little lines And then I'm going to take my pencil and kind of connect my little lines. That's my little fin. And then you can add the little lines on all your fins if you'd like to. Just straight lines filling up the whole area. Oh, and this bottom one, he has a little fin going up right there too. So if you wanted to add a semicircle with lines at that bottom little one, you can too. And then at this point, if you want to color it like we painted ours, you can get the crayons and do that. Remember, creativity takes courage, and you've got this.